All right. I think it's recorded. It says recording. I
Fuck
think
it, we'll do it live.
yeah, we're gonna do it live anyway, even though you know. So yeah, it's another installment. It's a little bit different. It's our lunch party. It's not the Talk Nerdy to Me lunch party. It's the Friends with Benefits lunch party. And so we'll do a quick. I'm Chris,
I'm also Chris.
and we are. Let me do gallery view. There we go. All right. I like it on the screen where I can see both things at once.
Yeah.
Hopefully our framing is better this week.
Looks to be in great focus right there. Looks to be
Looks
great.
to be a
Looks to
little
be great.
better. Looks to be a little better.
Yeah.
My lighting in this room, I'm in the media room upstairs, and we just got the room together. So the lighting is still a little
Wonky.
Yeah, it still needs some work. So I'm kind of blown out. I know that. But what are you snacking on for lunch today?
To the shock of no one, I went and got shamrocks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just got some chicken strips. Wasn't super hungry. And got some hot sauce to dip them in. So,
Okay.
what about you? What you having?
Having some like what we've been doing. I've been doing this where once a week, ideally, go and try different pizza places around town.
Oh, nice.
And once hit on Donato's pizza. This is all that's left from the Donato's pizza. Not much. There's breadstick there, but yeah, Donato's has become my favorite pizza place in town by far. So going having some the last of the Donato's pizza plus to celebrate. You can see that right there.
What you drinking?
It's just Coke.
No, this is just straight Everclear.
Later on, you're gonna take out a lighter and you're gonna blow fireballs because you hate your security deposit. So
And my apartment.
yeah,
And myself.
oh, that's sad. That's sad. So yeah, we're doing these because we can't all get together. This is kind of a bonus thing that goes with. We do our episodes every week. Sometimes we do bonus episodes when we can. This is going to take the place of a bonus episode. It's going to be funny because it's going to air at. I'm going to upload it at lunchtime when we're both going to be at work. So it's going to look real weird that we're both at work, but also on the Facebook page having lunch.
Having some lunch.
Yeah. So we're just going to say that we both really coordinated our lunch breaks. So
Really well.
yeah.
Enough to go home, change clothes.
Yeah. And so, that's how good we are, is we're able to do that. So,
Committed to the cause.
yeah. Oh, 1000%. So, I know I asked you, and I want to save it for the episode. I guess maybe this week, maybe another week. But the awkward. What's the most awkward?
Oh, the text.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So I want you without going into a lot of detail. I have learned more about the people in my circle, like my friends and acquaintances. I've learned more about their genitals in the last week and a half than I ever thought that I would ever know. And when we get to that episode, I'll explain why. But those are texts I've received. I was trying to think of embarrassing texts that I've sent, or wrong person texts that I've sent. And I don't really think I've sent AOL Instant Messenger. I was much worse about sending stuff to the wrong people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I was also we were younger and stupider when AIM as well. Okay, we were younger.
Yeah. Just younger.
So, we had, we wouldn't pay as much of attention, and, you were trying to send messages to your friend with whatever various porn site was riddling your parents' computers with viruses at that point.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Given your computer age.
yeah. when the computer just automatically just shuts down at some point, and you're just like, huh, wonder why that happened. I have no idea.
Crippled with a virus now.
But
AOL, Instant Messenger. Because I would have like 5 or 6 windows pulled up, and I would switch between them, but my computer wouldn't switch as fast. So like I'd type, hit enter, and then I'd switch, and then it would finish out the typing in another one and send it, and I'm like, no. So, but with texting, I'm not as bad. That I don't remember the last time I sent like oh god, that's real bad text. I've had the fear that I've sent one, but then I go back and I look and I'm like, oh no, it's good, it's fine.
I remember you. What was that, like 7 or 8 years ago? You posted a Facebook status, and I saw it, and I texted you, and apparently this is from you. You said you were sitting at home in your apartment and audibly just said, "I hope that's Koron."
Yep. I don't even remember what the status was or what you said, but there are some times where I'm like a little thing will come in and I'll read it and I'm like, oh god, I hope that's one specific person.
Yeah.
But I've learned a lot about other people's genitalia this week, and so I was really close to putting up a status that says, if you have any interesting, notable facts about your genitals, keep them to yourself for a little while, because I've reached my quota. I'm full up on it. I don't need to hear anymore. But I've been doing a lot of research
into genitals.
No, not about genitals. About the exact opposite of genitals, murder. And I promise this will wrap around and make sense. Sorry, a pop-up window come up. I've started prep work for our mega series this year.
Oh yeah.
And see, I'm so pissed off because I didn't think about it. Last year was the 35th anniversary of the first Nightmare on Elm Street. And the year before that was the 40th anniversary of the first Halloween. And so I'm like, man, like missed the boat twice.
But yeah,
because
we'll talk about boats sooner than later.
Yeah. On an episode entitled "The Darkest Side of the Night," it burns like a fire. So I've already been doing research. Already been, writing a bunch of stuff down for that. So I'm super excited to get to that. But that's not until like the end of summer. We're only.
I'm stoked to get into that. I think we'll be hitting the tail end of our video game discussion soon.
Yeah, that's sad. This has
been it's been a ton of fun. It's been like this weird trip down memory lane, and we've both really enjoyed it. So yeah, it's sad to see it come to an end. We have 3. We only have we are at this generation.
It's sad. It's been so much fun to remember back. Recall all of the fun times playing these old systems as a kid. Actually, you want to give me a second? I'm going to show you something really awesome. You ready?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, hold on. I got to go to the other room. I'm going to be right back, and this is going to be great. All right, hang on.
All right, Flanagan's gone, so you guys just get me for about 20 seconds. Lockjaw's here. He's always there. There's Lockjaw. See, there's Lockjaw. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. I'm really awkward when I'm by myself. So
okay.
Here we are. Oh, he's back.
Okay.
I think.
So, remember what I said back in one of the episodes where I said with systems, I think it was like one of the Xbox systems, that I keep everything, like all the boxes, all the ties, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I would like to present to you People's Exhibit A. And does this look familiar?
Holy shit.
The original NES control deck. And so you know that I'm not BSing. when you open it up, you got Mario Paint in there. I know that's not original, but the mouse. Hold on. Makes the clicking sound. But yeah, there you go. Classic.
There it is.
So in case anybody doubted when I said that stuff gets kept in line, here you go. The original box.
That's so cool. Sorry, I'm looking up. That is actually a lot cheaper than I thought it would be. Because I know at one point Mario Paint was like super rare to find. But apparently, I'm assuming there are a lot of like reproductions and stuff now too.
Right.
By the way, we talked about it on our N64 episode.
Uh-huh.
I cannot find a non-reproduction copy on Nintendo 64 of Mystical Ninja.
Really?
A bunch of them pop up on Mercari.
Uh-huh.
And they all, like, in giant letters, all say Mystical Ninja Repro. I'm just like, oh, fuck. I don't want a repro.
No.
I want an original copy.
Mm-hmm.
And my cousin found, like, 2 or 3 on eBay. He's like, yeah, there's $70 and $80. And I was like, ugh.
Yeah, that's too much. That's not Earthbound levels, but that's too damn high.
Did I tell you? I think I told the story about, because Earthbound was originally supposed to be an NES game.
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell you the story about seeing one of the NES copies in person?
Yes.
Yeah. And it was so cool because, like, you know, it's one of those things you have to prove. So the guy would, like, literally, like, open it. Because all it was a blank cartridge with just masking tape on it that said Earthbound.
Oh, wow.
So.
You know what else goes for a lot of money on eBay? And it started out expensive, but now it's like astronomical. The Ghostbusters Lego Firehouse.
Oh yeah, when that thing came out, it was like what, like $300, $280, somewhere in there.
Yeah, it was about $300, and now you can't find one like less than $700. Like insane.
Lego Ghostbusters Firehouse.
Yeah, they're all like $700.
Well, here's one. It's free shipping from China, so it's a replica.
Yep.
But here's one. It's $639.99.
Okay.
Just guess how much shipping is.
$89.
A little too high. If you'd said 80, I would have given it to you because it's $78.85.
Ah, that sucks.
But yeah, there's not a good way to show off my new and strangest purchase, though. But yeah, I think I talked about it on one of our last episodes. I bought. WWE always does these commemorative chairs for pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got one from when I sat front row at a house show. And I really wanted, like, at one point, I'd considered getting one from all 4 pay-per-views I went to, or I've been to, which would have been WrestleMania 34, WrestleMania 30, Cyber Sunday, and then the very first pay-per-view I ever went to was Backlash in Lexington, Kentucky.
Oh, yeah. Were you there? You got to see the only WWE match with God in it.
It was something.
Yeah, it was.
So I kind of like started searching for them. The Mania chairs are costly.
Yeah, I imagine.
But I found one for Backlash 06.
Okay.
It even says Rupp Arena, has the Rupp Arena logo on it and everything.
All right.
And the guy had it listed for $179 plus like $30 for shipping.
Okay.
It's like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
So I send a message as like a starting point for discussion of I'm going to offer him X. He'll come down a little bit. I'll move up a little bit. We'll meet somewhere in the middle.
Right.
My initial offer was $100. And I'm still offered to pay shipping and everything. I wasn't like $100 flat. You get nothing. So I shoot the guy the message thinking he's never going to accept this. I'm probably not even going to hear back from 30 seconds later. Offer accepted.
Wow.
Okay.
Holy crap.
So I have a chair from Backlash 2006 that lives with me now.
That means he's probably had it up since Backlash '06 and no one
Yeah.
bought it. And he's probably tired of relisting it every 30 days.
Yeah, that's a dude who probably has like a bunch of wrestling memorabilia he's just trying to get rid of.
Wouldn't it be cool if you got it from that one guy if it was the guy with the red hat who worked at the cell phone place and like followed him around for a while?
Oh, yeah.
What if it was him?
What is that, like the sign guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sign guy.
Better him than the Brock Lesnar guy.
Oh, Brock Lesnar.
I blocked Brock Lesnar guy on Instagram because
Really?
it kept on trying to like recommend him. And I was like, no, like not happening. I was
I'm
like, I
only
don't
following
want.
one person on Instagram, and that's P Pants Gritton. Not really. I didn't really.
That would have been funny.
Not really.
He. I also blocked Frank the Clown because screw that guy too.
He's a douche.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I probably should block JD from NY.
Oh yeah. No response, by the way. Like we kind of blasted him, tagged him. I expected some kind of response. Nothing. Even called him garbage people in the write-up. Nothing.
Brad Shepard blocked me for a post I didn't even tag him in.
Oh, he's doing the vanity searches.
Yeah. So he was doing the vanity search, and it was because I think you commented on the post. It was the tweet said, I didn't know who Brad Shepard was before 72 hours ago, but if you falsely claim someone's returning 8 times, you can't claim it was your scoop when it finally happens.
Mm-hmm.
And to be the petulant child he is, Nia Jax came back the night after WrestleMania.
Right.
And he predicted her back in the first quarter of 2020. He tried to defend that he was right because they had pre-taped the show in March.
See, this is why when you said, when we were talking current wrestling a week or so ago, that's why I don't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
I spend my time in a pool of sadness watching episodes of Dark Side of the Ring. Watched the Owen Hart one today. My God.
Yeah, I watched that. I think we talked about it.
They left out a lot of stuff too that would have been even worse to add in there. They left out a lot of stuff. But my God, that one's sad.
The only happiness I can take from it is, and we talked about, I think I've talked about this with Travis, is that I'm happy his family, is doing well.
Yeah.
Really well. They're all doing, the daughter is, just finished her, master in journalism. The son's a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know until the documentary that his wife was a doctor.
Yeah, me neither.
So there's stuff I hadn't ever really considered about, a man died. Why are they investigating this now? Why are they allowing this show to continue?
Right. Yeah.
Because it's just something I'd always been like, oh, well, and not not downplaying Owen's death, but the aspect of the show must go on. It's I get that, Randy Orton breaking his collarbone, the show must go on.
Right.
Anything like that, Triple H tearing his quads, dumb shit like that. A man falling 80 feet and snapping his neck,
that's a bit different.
Dying, yeah. Let's just, we're not gonna. And I'd never seen the footage of Lawler getting back to the commentary booth.
Yeah.
And it was just, and the whole thing about Kevin Dunn giving JR 10 seconds notice.
Such a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, just it confirmed a lot of things that you thought about people that were backstage workers for WWE.
Oh yeah,
and not in a good way.
No, in actually a very bad way.
An awful light.
And it confirms the fact that McMahon's a piece of shit. trying to sue Hart family people for to try and not be held liable for negligence, trying to move the trial so that there wouldn't be punitive damages. Like, shit move.
Yeah. And yeah, the obviously the glaring omission from the episode, documentary, whatever you want to call it, is not having Brett.
Right.
But we've talked about this. There's that picture of the 5 of them, like Pillman, Neidhart, Bulldog, Owen, and Brett, and everyone else has been taken down to a grayscale, and then it's just Brett standing there regular, and it's like, oh, because everyone else in that picture is dead.
Yeah. It's like, who would have thought that? It's kind of like the Todd Bridges. Like, would you really think that of everybody in the show, Todd Bridges would be the last one left alive? And it's like, of everybody in the Hart Foundation, the 97 Hart Foundation, would you think that Brett would be the last one alive in 2020?
Especially after hearing how his WCW career went, having a stroke at like 50 something, like, yeah. And there's just this level of almost disgust in how everything was portrayed and how WWE handled it. And I still do love the tribute show they did the next night on Raw.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And because you remember SmackDown hadn't started yet, so that's when they were still doing 2 shows per thing. Yeah. So they would do a live show, then tape the next week's. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, I can't imagine like sitting through, like as a crowd member, sitting through that first show in this awesome tribute and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, all right, guys, we're filming next week now. We're going back to just completely normal.
Yep. Everything is just fine. Yeah. So, yeah, that was a bummer. All those episodes are bummers. I still need to watch the Dino Bravo one.
I need to watch Brody.
Oh yeah, that one's insane. Like, that one is pure out crazy. Like, just, but then again, a lot of them are. The Road Warriors one is crazy. The Jimmy Snuka one is absolute crazy.
Yeah. The Snuka one's insane.
Yeah.
How it took 30 some odd years to even try and like get him on trial, and by that point he was so drug riddled and fragile that they couldn't.
Yeah. Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah. This has been a fun conversation.
I know, right? Well, I'm ready to liven it up a little bit.
All right. Take your pants off.
Oh, already been done. Ready to try something fun. I don't know if you want to do this with me. I think this would be great.
All
right. So, speaking of things that are no longer with us.
Awkward transition.
It's okay. This is going to be good, though. I promise. It's going to be good. I was gifted from a dear friend with benefits, Tony Rose, this box of XFL trading cards.
2020. How wide is the box?
It's
well, like turn it sideways. Other way. Rotate. Now, like, flip it so I can see the side of the box. Holy shit, that's a lot of cards.
It says there are 10 packs and 10 cards per pack, so there's 100 cards in here.
100 cards.
It says that there might be autographed cards or redemption cards with expiration dates, so we got to open this fast. So, in the honor of the XFL, would you like to open these with me?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay. Still sealed. So I'm going to break the seal on these cards.
Redemption cards.
So yeah, we could get like jerseys or game balls or something. I don't know.
Can we?
All right, there goes the seal. Seal is gone. Open this up. All right, now inside the box, we have 10. Count them. 10 XFL packs of cards.
I'm glad to know they put a lot of effort into the design on the front.
Yeah, it's literally the logo from your friends at Topps. All right, we're going to open these up. Let's see, does it have odds of any of these? Yes, okay. So here are the odds of finding. Let's see. Autographed cards, 1 in 137. So let's see if we can find an autograph card. It's 1 in 137 packs. So we're going to open this first. And oh, I already see a DC Defenders logo.
Well, hell yeah.
So we know that this is off to a good start. We have got some player cards here.
Nice, nice.
We have, oh, look at this. This one's going to be worth something after the lawsuit. We got a Bob Stoops card.
Oh, snap. We might be able to get $7 for that.
Heck yeah. All right, let's see if there's anything special in here. Oh my gosh, we got all, look at this. Look at all these defenders in a row.
They know what's up.
We got all 4 defenders in a row. Look at that. What a great. We got the quarterback, Scooby Wright, Rashad Ross, Desmond Lawrence. Oh, look at all these cards. We got some great DC defenders in here. All right. Looking for an autograph card. Looking for an autograph card. Or an autograph. I would be real sad if I got a fun autograph. See, here's my problem: is the Vipers have like the coolest design. I love the color scheme. I love everything about it, but they sucked.
Yeah, I was about to say, weren't they trash? Didn't they go like?
I think they won 1 game.
Oh, yeah. Did they play what, 6 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got 6. They only got 6 in. And everybody that you talk to is like, man, it's real unfortunate because like it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I'll save you out these Roughneck cards.
My man.
We got a Roughneck.
The greatest team.
James Butler, your running back. Uh-oh, look at this. Sammy Coates, wide receiver for your Houston Roughnecks.
So I wonder if like they kind of do like more per team per pack kind of thing.
It's like this one's real heavy on Roughnecks.
Nice.
There's that one, and then there's I'm gonna throw that one. Avery here.
Oh, cool.
So we got a lot of Roughnecks in this one. We got a special card here.
Uh-oh.
We got a Stars of the XFL card.
Ooh.
With the DC Defender. So we'll throw that in the Defenders pile. How come no one's done like, and they probably have, and I just haven't seen it. How come we haven't seen like Stars of horror movie cards like all together?
That'd be kind of cool. Like the greatest hits thereof.
Yeah.
Probably like licensing might be an issue.
That might be. I got one in here. I don't know what this means. Got this green one from the Dragons. It's got a number. It's got a gold number on the bottom. See?
Oh yeah, 26 out of 99.
But I don't know what that means.
I wonder if they only made 99 of that card.
I don't know. So we'll set that one aside because that one feels special because it's got some stamping on it. So I don't know. I don't know what any of these mean. And I can't ask anybody because nobody works here anymore. So.
Well, but Vince definitely isn't going to try and buy the company he declared bankrupt, right?
He said that he wasn't going to. He said that he wasn't going to. Another pack that's full of Roughnecks. He said that he was because there was apparently a lawsuit that was being talked about. There you go.
Yes, my dudes.
There was talk of a lawsuit where if he was going to try and buy it back, they were going to talk about how illegal it was going to be. And so he came out with a statement. Apparently there are 20 potential buyers for the XFL right now. And he is not one of them. He has officially withdrawn from being a potential buyer. So there's Sam Mobley for you.
Damn, a lot of Roughnecks.
There's a lot. Look at all these Roughneck cards that we got so far.
My dudes.
Look at all of these. You're gonna have the whole team by the time it's done.
Probably.
And then all the defenders here, and they are officially the 2 best teams in the XFL, right here. So we got a lot of those cards.
What about the St. Louis Battle?
Oh, Battlecocks? No. They weren't winning anything. They were going to fall apart. They just didn't know it. Didn't know it yet because it didn't get a chance to play out. A lot of dragons in these too. A lot of dragons.
The dragons were in Florida?
No, they were Seattle.
Okay.
Because when you shorten the name, it was Sea Dragons because they were SEA.
Okay, that's kind of tight.
Which is kind of funny. There you go.
Sweet.
So yeah, that was one of the nice touches that like no one ever brought up was when the Dragons played on the scoreboard, it would say C. So really, when you shortened it like that, they were the Sea Dragons, which is kind of clever.
Which is even better.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here you go. Here's your coach.
Oh, that is a mustache.
Yeah, right? Look at that. Yeah. Rides a recorder. So, no refunds. Oh, another star of the XFL from the Wildcats.
Is that one numbered? Oh, wait, no. That's not the one that was numbered.
Yeah. Still no more numbered cards, which... hey, doesn't this guy have a sports radio show? Isn't that him?
He does.
Is this Matt Jones from Kentucky Sports Radio?
Different Matt Jones.
Oh, okay. Different Matt Jones. Okay. Different Matt Jones. All right. Thought it might have been the same. Are they brothers?
Friends?
There you go. James Butler.
Oh, yes.
They got some good cards in here. They got some good, I like that. They got good pictures in here. Uh-oh. That is an autograph card.
Hell yes.
From a Viper from Jalen Tolliver, Tampa Bay Vipers. You have just received a Topps autograph card from 2020 Topps XFL. The signing of all Topps autograph cards is witnessed by Topps representatives to guarantee authenticity.
That's really cool.
So this guy, I'm going to have to see how good he did. This is number, it says, it's printed on there, number 1 of 10 up there. So
they only did 10 of them?
Only 10 of the autograph.
And you got number 1. That's kind of tight.
Hey, we're number 1 here on Friends with Benefits. There you go. There's another roughneck for you.
More roughnecks, man.
Yeah. All right. We got 1 pack left.
All right. This is the one. This is the redemption pack.
Well, it's already starting with Wildcats, so I don't know about that. A lot of Vipers. A lot of Vipers in here. Okay, here you go. Terry Poole.
What?
Terry Poole.
I feel like half the entire pack was roughneck cards.
It kind of was. Like, okay, hold on. So here's the stack of cards. All the other cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here is the stack of roughneck cards. It's a healthy percentage.
Yeah.
There's roughneck cards.
I'm not mad at it.
Here's the defenders cards. See, not as much. So if you take roughneck cards versus defenders cards.
Not a large difference, but a small one.
Yeah. So it loves these packs love the roughnecks. So I don't think there are any other roughneck cards in here. Let me just check. I need to see which one, because I know there were a couple players that went to WKU. So I need. Oh, there's another roughneck card that I missed. Okay. So I need to see if I got one of his cards if he went to Western, because I think that would be
That'd be cool.
But in summary, we got one of these special numbered cards that I don't really know what it does for. But there's that. Got a sweet autograph card. So there you go.
Only 10 were made.
Yeah,
or 10 were autographed, I guess.
Only 10 were signed, and we got one of them here. So we need to go see how Jalen Tolliver did, because hopefully he did pretty good. Because if so, then we like his autograph. So it's a certified autograph card. That's good. So there you go, and there you have it. So thank you, Tony Rose, for the box. Now empty for the XFL with the autograph inside. So now I'm going to shove all those wrappers in here. And there you have it.
Damn, Tolliver was 4th in the XFL with 297 receiving yards with 21 receptions and 1 touchdown before the 2020 season was canceled.
Okay, so he was pretty good.
Yeah.
He was pretty dang good. So solid autograph. That's a good pick.
It was.
That's a good okay. I got one more thing. I got a Reese's cup that I'm going to eat before we call it a day here.
I even drank my water. I got nothing left.
Oh no. Okay, so here's the question. Before we wrap this up.
Okay.
Serious question. We talked about it last time, but it was kind of a joke. We were kind of joking about it. But the more I think about it, the more I'm kind of like, man, that's a really good idea. What's the story for our movie that we're going to kickstart?
Are we still going with a Friday the 13th one?
I think we could.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think any of us can pass as teenagers.
No. No, we don't have to be teenagers, because now we're old enough to be the counselors that come in, and we're getting trained to be counselors. So we should be like 30-something.
What if we did a kind of like Wet Hot American Summer 10-year reunion deal?
Uh-huh.
Like we had all been counselors a while ago, and the camp had shut down, and we were just going to the camp had closed due to we could make it relevant, and it had closed due to the Rona. Right. And so, we just want to go and make sure no one's it hasn't been trashed by anybody or anything like that. And we just want to go back to the camp and make sure it's still functional, and see one of us could play someone that got an inheritance who's thinking about buying the camp to reopen it.
How about this?
What about Bob?
What about Bob? Baby steps, man. So don't hassle me. I'm a local. What if we're part of a group that is going in to assess the grounds for demolition, because a developer is going to turn it into expensive housing.
I love it.
Or inexpensive housing, whichever way you want to go with it. So they're going to demolish all the cabins, and our job is to go in and basically inventory the things that are worth saving. And then they're going to flatten everything else. So we have to mark stuff for saving versus throwing away versus just, whatever.
Just destroy it. Yeah.
Right. So that's how we end up exploring everything, is we're going, basically we have to go cabin to cabin to cabin, looking for stuff that's worth saving. And along the way, we see, or kind of like what you said, somebody has bought it and is turning it into a wedding venue. Mm-hmm. Or turning it into an event property. So they need stuff cleaned out and stuff taken care of and cleaned up. So we're part of that crew that is going in to clean it all up. So that way we don't even pretend to be oh, well, we're too old to be counselors, or we're too old to be whatever. Like, we're part of a crew now. Let's
I'm
go
into
in
it.
and do something. So we're going in, and it's like you guys have a week to go in. Like they've hired this company to go in. You've got a week to get it ready because the people with the big dump trucks are coming on Monday. So you know you got to go and clean it all out. But we get stopped. That's the one. That's the best thing I could think of since we've done this before. Since we did the last episode, that was the best plot I could think of.
Oh, that's a good plot. I like that plot.
And so that you could have like a bunch of people, and we're all like, oh, we're bringing in a few more people because it's a big job, because it's a big campground. And then somebody goes out in the woods, and they stumble on the shack or whatever, and they're like, I don't know, this isn't on my checklist. I don't know. Like, mark it for destruction. Dead. So that's the best thing I could think of. We're working on that Kickstarter to throw up to see if we can make a movie.
Again, I like it.
Because I don't know about you, man. I've been itching to make something. So
yeah, anything to occupy my time, man.
That did not look enthusiastic at all. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, like weirdly, I've never been much of a. Like I've never done anything with actual, like, I know you guys have done some fan film stuff and stuff like that. Like I've never have. So.
Well, we have a sitcom that we made with superstar Ferguson Andretti, who's thankfully in the other room. Otherwise, he would have a lot of things to say. But yeah, I've been itching. Yeah, see, there you go. A little Lockjaw. Is that Lockjaw? I always want to say Crapjaw, but
yeah, Lockjaw. He can't talk much though.
Yeah, that happens. But I've been itching to do a something, and I think that would be pretty fun. So, but yeah, that's the best I could come up with. Is either a real estate developer is going to change it to something else, or someone's bought it and is like revamping it for an event space.
Either one of those ideas sounds good to me. The event space might be easier because then we don't have to like feign construction equipment somewhere.
Right. Oh, I mean, we're gonna have somebody. If we get enough, one of the stretch goals is we have enough to afford a backhoe. That's a stretch goal.
Stretch goal and backhoe in the same sentence, just
yeah.
There's something there.
Because one of the people that we're going to hire to be part of the team is going to be a front hoe. We need a backhoe to help get some of the stuff up. I don't know. I'm just making words up. That's not.
Hey, I'm into it.
I don't know. But yeah, we'll talk more about it on this week's episode. We'll flesh out something, and we'll start this Kickstarter before it's too late. Because we need to get this going before the lawsuit gets finalized, and then they're going to start yelling at us about doing fan films. So
yeah,
it's going to be a problem. But I don't know. We'll reconvene about this. So,
could we get Kane Hodder to come in and play like the foreman if we're doing the construction storyline? If
you got $8 and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with the crust cut off, I'm sure he will work with us.
Oh, we could probably make that happen.
I bet we probably could.
What if we give him $10 and he has to cut off his own crust?
See, this is the chair offer that you did, that you were like, no, he probably wouldn't do that. But then you send it and he's like, hell yeah, I will. I'll bring my own pizza cutter to cut it up, because that's how I cut off crusts, with a pizza cutter.
Seems like a giant waste, because you've already got the knife from the peanut butter. So why do you need the pizza cutter?
Because every time he has a knife like that that's got something on it, he immediately licks it off. Whatever's on there, he just peanut butter, jelly, blood, it doesn't matter. He'll just lick it.
For some reason I had it in my head that you were talking about him licking the pizza cutter, and I'm just like, oh, that sounds
that's weird. Who licks a pizza cutter? That's weird.
Well, I thought you were saying Kane Hodder did.
Well, Kane Hodder is weird, but I don't think he's that weird.
Right.
I gotta tell you that around on Halloween last year, we interviewed him, and I don't know if I'm just that like anxiety ridden and paranoid, but like I still to this day, every time that I interact with him, I think he knows who I am, like in a bad way.
Well, most of us know you in a bad way.
That's true. Like every time I'm like, yeah, this is Chris, and he's like, I know that guy. Like I feel like he hates me.
That
We had that feud.
dick.
Yeah, yeah. Because I called him a dick. I stand by it. Whatever. Because at that point he was a dick.
Fair.
So I don't know, but yeah. So we'll talk more about this on the next episode while we talk about whatever our other topic's going to be. I hate calling them topics though because it seems so formal. But
Subjects. But
yeah,
yeah.
whatever we talk about because it's more of a casual conversation.
Our bullet points.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. What are we going to start to talk about that will eventually devolve into what we really talk about?
Then we wrap it back around to whatever we talk about. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much how we work. So
further down the rabbit hole, man. Further down the rabbit hole.
Hey, man, in another couple weeks, now that we've got groups of 10 or less soon, that means I'll be able to make that trip up.
This luxurious couch is ready and waiting for you.
That's what I wanted to hear, man. That's what I wanted to hear. But yeah, I guess it's time to clean up all this. I'm going to go frame this signed card.
Nice.
Got to go put that in a nice frame. And
I don't know why that got jazz fingers, but it got jazz fingers.
I'm okay with that.
I'm not against it.
I don't hate it. But thanks for eating lunch with me.
No problem, man. Thanks for the lunch. Thanks for the call. We eventually got it going right.
Yeah, I know, right? Like the problem is my computer is so slow, and then I'm apparently dyslexic when it comes to typing numbers because I held up the text and I looked at the screen and I was like, "What's the problem?" And then you said, "Oh yeah, you switched it." And then as soon as you said that, I saw it and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm dumb." So as soon as you said what I did, I looked at it. I was like, "No, I did. Oh shit, I did." So it was my fault.
Hey, if that's the worst thing you do today, you're doing all right.
I messed it up. It's my fault. But oh well, maybe next time we'll have some special guests. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We'll see. We'll have lunch. And until we have lunch again, actually until we record again in like 2 days.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. Sorry we're so ugly.
Yeah.
And thank you for being our friends with benefits.